SiRVE Studios hosted a fashion show to raise cancer awareness and empower those who have battled or are currently battling the disease. BronxNet correspondent Nancy Ramirez brings us the story.
SiRVE Studios, a newly launched company, seeks to promote empowerment, awareness, and philanthropic events, hosted a cancer awareness fashion show for people who have or are currently battling with cancer.
SiRVE Studios is an event production company that brings creatives together to empower others. That's what SiRVE is all about. Today we brought designers, we brought videographers, photographers, we brought people of all sorts of creative backgrounds to put on a show.
The models who participated each related to it, being a cancer survivor themselves or having family members who battled the disease.
I hope that they take a lot of information away and that it raises awareness to all of the issues that people go through with their loved ones, friends, and family, honestly.
The fashion show not only spread cancer awareness, but it also highlighted young designers like Adriana.
Well, our line was called Urban Office, and it's very streetwear mixed with office wear attire. So it's a little mixture of that, and it's a little skin showing a little bit. But we wanted to keep it a little conservative on some pieces, but we also wanted it to be more free and street.
The event also included motivational speakers from organizations such as Fit Warriors and Save for Life, who spoke about their experiences and services they provide.
CEO Erica Bennett, she is a cancer survivor herself of leukemia, and whenever she was given the news that she beat cancer, she decided to have a cancer awareness fashion show to raise funds for people of underprivileged neighborhoods.
Erica Bennett also took a moment to send a heartfelt message to those currently diagnosed with cancer.
Oh my God, it's like the most beautiful journey you can go through. It's like it breaks you all the way down, but it builds you all the way back up, and just stay strong. And if I can do it, I'm pretty sure every single cancer patient can do it.
SiRVE Studios will continue to host events like this to inspire and empower the community by shining awareness on these issues. To follow their events, follow them on Instagram at SiRVE Studios. Reporting for BronxNet, Nancy Ramirez.
The Department of City Planning invited the public to play a role in imagining how to improve New York's 520 miles of waterfront. BronxNet correspondent Arlene Makoko has the story.
Next stop, Governor's Island. The New York City Department of Planning invited New Yorkers to Nolan Park here to get their views and vision on New York's waterfront over the next 10 years. With 75 miles of shoreline in the Bronx, borough residents are central in this discussion.
There's, Soundview Park, there's the Bronx River, the Harlem River, Pugsley Creek, Helen Bay Park. There's some amazing waterfronts that should be celebrated.
It's called the New York City Comprehensive Waterfront Plan, first released in '92. In the current and upcoming plan, the city is working with groups like the Waterfront Alliance here to create accessible, resilient, and sustainable shorelines in the face of climate change and storm damage. Ferry service was also expanded to include one stop in Soundview.
The whole purpose of today is to start to engage the public about what's happening on the waterfront, and as importantly, what's going to be happening in the future for the waterfront with their ideas at heart.
Michael Morella, Director of Waterfront and Open Space Planning with the New York City Department of City Planning, was also joined by students of Harbor School, a high school located on Governor's Island that trains students for future jobs in the area of environmental protection. Axel Anderegg Durwood is one of those students.
I'm a professional diver and a student at the New York Harbor School, and that's made possible through these CTE programs, career and technical education programs.
The school joined the nonprofit initiative called the Billion Oyster Project, also known as BOP, which looks to restore 1 billion oysters that were destroyed due to Hurricane Sandy in 2012.
One adult oyster can filter up to 50 gallons of water a day, actually 50 plus.
That makes building their numbers critical.
We do a whole variety of tasks to assist them. For example, down there is Pier 101, and off of Pier 101 there is a floating eco dock. And underneath that dock, there is an assortment of large oyster cages that are suspended from the bottom of it. And what we'll do, those cages are very heavy, so sometimes they fall. So an example of one task that I do is I'll go down with my team and we'll tag them with this 25-foot line and the people on the surface will see it and it will be retrieved on a different day.
The day was about informing on the challenges ahead and how you can be a part of the solution.
At the end of next year, the city is going to be releasing its next comprehensive waterfront plan, looking at all 520 miles of the city's waterfront and our waterways, and making certain that we have a plan for the future.
Meetings in the Bronx are scheduled for the fall and spring. For exact dates, go to nyc.gov. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.
That's all for Bronx Updates. We have to take a quick break. More open right after this.